Oh yeah, can you feel the breeze in the air? The shift, the mighty shift of the NBA. See, a lot of you sexuals, you are not gonna be able to stand what is about to take place. So you're currently seeing it right now. There was a point in time in the career of LeBron James where superstars in a prime would love to play with LeBron because they would view it as an easy way to play in the NBA Finals, an easy way to have a chance to win an NBA title. Now you're seeing a lot of guys pass up the opportunity to play with LeBron James. They would rather play against him. They don't fear him like y'all sexuals think they do. No, it's not that at all. As a matter of fact, not only do they not fear LeBron James, they believe they can beat LeBron James. And throughout his whole tenure, in the back of their mind, they always thought and felt this. See, in Jordan's day, they didn't feel this. In Kobe's day, they didn't feel this. They wanted to compete against him. You could not coach. You could not go to a weight room and lift weights and automatically that would bring it out of you. That's something that has to be in you already. Somewhere deep inside of you. That mentality has to already be there. LeBron doesn't have it. And a lot of these dudes is like, nah, I don't want to play with this cat. I want to beat this cat. You're starting to see a shift in the air of the NBA. You got guys like Anthony Edwards, who used to be signed to Clutch Sports, dropped them last year right before he signed his new deal with the Timberwolves, his extension. Trae Young, I believe, was with Clutch Sports at one time. And then he dropped him before he moved on to his mindset switch to, you know what? It's no longer a big deal for me to play for the Lakers. Doesn't matter anymore. It's no longer that important. Oh, it just looks like LeBron and his cronies, Rich Paul, all of these guys are losing their grip. Now, I think Klay Thompson is still with Clutch Sports, but I wouldn't be surprised if he hasn't left them already. I think it's in the works. That's my personal opinion. I don't have anything to go on. It just seems like that's the way the wind is blowing. People tired of LeBron's ways, his feminine ways, his backstabbing ways. His whenever something goes wrong, it's never his fault. It's always your fault. Stars around the league looking at always everybody else's fault. Now, before when the talks first started, I heard that LeBron picked up the phone and called Klay Thompson. So they really, usually LeBron sent other people to do that. His associates, his helpers, Clutch Sports, usually they would reach out and try to get somebody. But it sounds like LeBron did it himself. So obviously he must have really wanted Klay Thompson. But see, Klay Thompson still got a little bitty smidget of that old school mentality in him. Like, all these years we've been going to war against you, and now you want me to play with you? Nah, fam. I'm going to go somewhere else, and I'm going to still bust your ass. I give Klay Thompson his props for that. And usually when you have like knee surgeries and stuff like that, usually takes 2 between 2 and 3 years before your legs start to feel normal again. So, in my personal opinion, this coming year, the Klay Thompson we see this coming year, physically, health-wise, this is who he's going to be for the rest of his career. This is going to be who he is. For better or for worse, and I'm rooting for him. You know, I wanted the Mavericks to win the finals this year because I don't like the Celtics. Never have, never will. And it's not the first time people have said Boston fans historically act a certain way, say certain things. So I never liked Boston. I grew up liking the Lakers. When the Lakers and Celtics was always meeting in the NBA Finals, I was always riding with the Showtime Lakers. Magic, Worthy, Kareem, AC Green, Byron Scott, Michael Cooper. That was the squad I was always riding with. My thought was screw the Celtics. Beat them niggas in the ground. That's how I always, you know. Then the Shaq and Kobe Lakers, you know what I'm saying? I was riding with them too. I was riding with Shaq. I was riding with Kobe. Especially riding with Kobe because he showed respect to the history of the game and people that came before him. He always worked on his game. It wasn't just dunking on people. It wasn't just shooting threes all the time. It was the mid-range game. Defense, rebounding, blocking out, steals, assists. Kobe worked on it all. He wanted to work on his whole game. And that mentality is a lost art right now. So, yeah, I rock with Kobe. Kobe always reminded me of the mini Mike. And then you have this era. This era that the bronze sexuals just be oozing, taking honey drips and honey baths. They don't run, if they take a bath, they don't run regular water. They got honey dripping out of the faucets. You know Shannon Sharp do. He the one started it. That quote will go down in infamy. But I'm starting to like the shift that's going on because a lot of these dudes, this is just my observation, they not trying to be all friendly all the time. You know, Anthony Edwards got a little bit of that. You know, he trying to win. It ain't, now screw being friends. We could be cool in the off season to an extent. But a lot of these young cats, they got something different about them that reminds me of the old school 90s NBA. And I like it. I like it. And you still got dudes still holding on to this, you know, let's make a super team and we can find a way to make it work. Like Paul George going to Philadelphia. You know, I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure there were other teams in the league that could have gave him that money, but he wants to go to Philly so he can team up with Joel Embiid and Maxey. So you're still going to have a little bit of that, a little bit of these guys trying to hold on to the super team ideology. And really, as much as I don't like the Celtics, they actually showed you how you should do it. They drafted their 2 stars. They built a team around them, allowed them to grow into the players that they are, allowed them to have continuity with each other, allowed them to have chemistry with each other. Over time, over a few losses, going home early in the playoffs, that chemistry grew. And look at them now. They're the world champs. See, that's in my opinion, that's coming back. The new NBA that's starting to blossom right now. That's the mentality of these guys. Let's grind it out. Let's keep our chemistry going. And we can develop and we can eventually be world champions. We don't need to make a super team. We don't need to control the narrative like LeBron and his camp often tries to do. But see, the LeBron era is coming to an end a lot faster than a lot of y'all Bron sexuals would like to think and believe. But oh yeah, it's definitely here. And you know who's going to be on the mic every step of the way with commentary? Yours truly. Uncut Sports. No feelings. All up in your face.